Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hamilton, and today we're going to be going through my top 5 NFT games that I think you guys are really going to love. All right, so let's just jump into this. This isn't financial advice, but I have been doing this a very long time, and I will say these games are really, really impressive. Let's go. First up, we have ILLUVIAM. This game made history on July 25th by becoming the first ever interoperable blockchain game. This game emphasizes genuine in-game ownership, where players can build cities, enhance their alluvials, and trade them on different marketplaces. This showcases the power of blockchain in gaming, but also the power of NFTs. In terms of NFTs for this project, you can get promotional or cosmetic NFTs that have been minted by the ILLUVIAM DAO. The price includes cosplay and Genesis promo sets, which mark the beginning of the journey. And what they mean by this is they probably are planning to include real NFTs that you can kind of grow and breed and stuff like this, like other games have done. But to really target that mainstream audience, guys, you really do have to watch out in terms of money making in games, because there's massive laws around that do stop it happening. But with compliance getting a lot easier around crypto and gaming recently, they are planning to essentially expand into that as time progresses and as the laws come through. In terms of the price for this coin, I would just say that this coin has done really, really well, considering the market has been pretty bleak the past month, right, guys? But yes, this done fantastically, and also they have actually just partnered with a massive company, and you know this company, guys. That company is Samsung. Okay, Samsung have now partnered with ILLUVIAM. Okay, and that has caused the recovery of this price, despite the rest of the market, right? The recovery of this price is just ridiculous. It's almost back up to the breakdown point. So that just goes to show the confidence investors have in this coin. And I really do see this thing getting a lot higher, breaking all-time highs and going a lot further than it is right now. Next up is Spellborne. Spellborne, a monster capturing and crafting MMORPG, launched its Season 1 Higher Stakes earlier in July. This season offers a rich array of new content, including 20 quests, over 130 integrations, 30 plus new monsters, and weekly events. The Play to Airdrop campaign gave players the opportunity to earn airdrop points through gameplay, referrals, and content creation. In terms of NFTs for Spellborne, they haven't actually released an NFT yet, but they are doing a coin very, very soon. You can earn that by just playing the game, and then you'll get an airdrop. Right, and I do imagine that coin will go up massively, all right, because this is an NFT-themed game. It's a game around the blockchain, so I imagine the coin will be benefiting from people playing the game and spending money in the game as well. As well as that, they have released Spellborne Friends. I have no idea how to get this. I've been looking, but I can't get these yet. But what I will say is keep an eye out for this for when they do allow you to get it, because I imagine this will have massive benefits in the game. This is the first real thing they've released of NFT side anyway, and yes, I do think an NFT based game, a branded game that's around NFTs, will have some value in the game, but also out of the game by getting to these first. So definitely keep an eye on this, bookmark this one, because this is definitely something I see going up in value, as well as the coin itself after it's launched. Next up is Fableborne, an action role-playing game that combines base building with asynchronous player versus player combat. In this game, players raid each other's bases while defending their own, all within a vibrant fantasy world. This month, Fableborne hosted 2 major events: Kingdom Conquest, a PvP event, and Race Against Time, a PvE event, both of which were met with enthusiasm by the community, especially with a 5 million gold essence prize pool up for grabs. In terms of NFTs for Fableborne, guys, they have released this. This was created in May of this year. Obviously, they were on Polygon before, but they've actually moved over to Ethereum now, which I think is generally positive for the projects in general. What we will say is they have a pretty standard set of NFTs, and what you can get with these NFTs is important, right? You need to know what the utility is. So the utility is going to be a hold to earn for multiple airdrops of Primordial's Essence, which is the in-game currency. Okay, spend your Primordial's Essence in the Fableborne marketplace to buy more NFTs. Okay, collect NFT artifacts, which will be essentially a different NFT set. Complete the set to earn an exclusive in-game cosmic NFT. So lots of NFTs here that they're going to be introducing to the game with all separate utilities. Okay, access holder-only tournaments and new content playlists. Access holder-only tournaments and new content playtests. So essentially, if you have the NFT here, guys, you will be able to have more benefits in the game. And if there are lots of benefits for these NFTs in the game, then the NFTs, in my opinion, will only get higher in price because there's scarcity to them, right? They can't just mint a bunch of NFTs endlessly. Okay, there will be NFTs for different utilities in the game, which will essentially allow for the hero talents and base building and stuff like this and RPG raiding to be more effective if you have those NFTs. So the scarcity of those NFTs will allow for the price of those NFTs to increase, making it a pretty decent investment in my point of view anyway. Next, we've got Champions Tactics. Champions Tactics is an upcoming turn-based strategy RPG from Ubisoft, inspired by Dungeons & Dragons and classic tabletop games. Set in a mystical world, players command a roster of ethereal champions, each with unique traits, genes, and skills. From July 4th to July 7th, the game held a closed beta, giving players a sneak peek into its deep tactical gameplay and character development systems. When it comes to NFTs for Champions Tactics, what we will say is on the Oasis Homeverse blockchain, you can actually get these NFTs, all right? These NFTs are being released as time goes on, but if you do want to get them earlier, one of the things these guys have done well is actually have a way to get these earlier by getting these Warlord NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, and then if you have those, you can essentially access these a lot earlier than the other normal players. Okay, that can allow you to essentially get more in the game and get ahead of everyone else. And with Ubisoft being behind this game, essentially what I'm saying here is that these NFTs, these Warlord NFTs, will have more features as time goes on, but their value just generally, I do believe, will increase just based on the fact that Ubisoft are behind it, right? Ubisoft do not let games fail, right? They put a lot of money and time into marketing these games. So an asset like this will essentially, in my opinion, go up in value the longer time progresses because of the success of those games. And finally, we have Moonray. Moonray is a sci-fi action RPG set in a surreal otherworldly universe. Players engage in fast-paced combat, exploring strange landscapes while uncovering the mysteries of the game's narrative. This month, Moonray launched its play-to-airdrop campaign in conjunction with its debut on the Epic Games Store. The event challenged players to rise through the ranks in daily games, with the top 1,000 players earning significant in-game rewards. When it comes to NFTs for Moonray, we can see that they have actually released the Foundation Collection, which was in May this year, or the end of May this year, and they actually grossed over $530,000 when they did this. So that just shows kind of the popularity of the project. It shows how interested this community is in the game. And in terms of utility for these NFTs, essentially what you can get with these is you can buy stuff in game with them, right? You can buy cosmetic skins. You can convert your NFT into Mium dust, okay, which will be an in-game currency. And yeah, it will just give you that benefit over the other players in the game. And again, with these NFTs being scarce and with these NFTs being just one thing that is a limited supply, then I imagine that holding these will actually go up, because most games as they release, most people don't know this, but most games as they release, the in-game currencies will be inflated as time progresses. So that means that will translate into the NFT price actually going up because of that. So owning these NFTs is actually a really, really good idea when it comes to a lot of these games, not just Moonray, but a lot of the games, or all of the games that we've talked about here in this video. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. Just in summary of the games we talked about here today. And again, you can get these in the description. Just go down there right now, click on the links, check them out, and be sure to pick up some of these NFTs as well. All right, so we've got ILLUVIAM, we've got Spellborne, we've got Fableborne, we've got Champions Tactics, which looks really, really cool. And again, that's by Ubisoft, so you know that's going to be big. Okay, and we've got Moonray as well. That is going to be it. Have a fantastic day. Leave us a comment. Let me know what you think of this beautiful NFT list, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.